cinematic angle, just kind of waiting for people to show up. I mean, then again, it seems like the 3 days in a row I've been doing this a little bit later and later, and it's 7 o'clock. But then again, with it being a Friday night, I'm kind of hoping that maybe, yeah, no one's got school or work. Who? Amaxia. Okay, so in order to cheat the system... Are you talking about the name? Oh, the name of it's actually the axiom. Well, that might probably have something to do with the merging one side of the ship to the other. Because I did have to kind of like... funny. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, so now I need to kind of cheat the system here and actually watch my own stream on my phone, but so I can actually, yeah, so I can look at the chat box. I don't pull it up on the main screen because it like obstructs half of everything that I'm doing. So, one viewer. So Ethan's made it. How are we doing? We are doing all right, although there's a bit of a difference in today's stream. I guess York couldn't make it or something like that, so I was just gonna run solo, but then a fellow friend of mine here was in the party I was hanging out in earlier, and he's just kind of like, "You want me to chip in?" I'm just be like, "I guess you could. Why not?" So, yeah, this is one of another friend of mine goes by the name of Pyroetheus, or however the hell you pronounce it. Pyro, yeah. Oh, I should, well, then again, I guess if you need to build, I guess I should probably give you, like, a member or something. Yeah. If there's anything we can figure out to build, well, I don't know. I'm doing this, like, where I'm focusing on one section of the ship until I kind of get a thorough amount of detail done. I think probably after the bridge, I'll be moving down to the cargo hold or something like that. But for the most part, I guess, it is kind of late, so I don't really expect everybody else to show up like all the other times before. Let's see, and Ethan, okay. Think of the day, and how would the axiom look with an X bow, if you know what that is? I actually do not know, believe it or not. As fluent as a... Huh? To the... the X bow, I don't know. Yeah. For a savvies, I seem to make myself out to be fluent in most maritime terminology. I'm still yet to know what the hell an X-bow is. Or maybe if it's X-bow, that'd be kind of funny if I've been screwing that up this whole time. And so let's see, I guess, seeing as how there's not too much of anybody chipping in at the moment, let me just go ham on this damn Nook here that I left hanging before. Oh, okay, actually, I think I know what that is now. So let's see, let's check it. So Ethan's still here? Yeah, okay, I mean, now that he's, with the inverted bow, I think I understand what Ethan's getting on about. It's like those ships that literally have a vertical nose, but they don't have the bow sheer. It actually curves inward. I know there's like a couple of, like, deep-sea tugs or research ships that have those. I've seen them before, I've just never known what the hell the terminology is for that. Looks like the Macaque showed up, and Mr. Cube and Sphere is all here, so people are starting to kind of get the notification. I know it's like 7 o'clock at night here, or I mean, at least in my area, so I don't know how late it might be for everybody else. And what the hell was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to do something with carpet. Give me this. Which one? Yeah, they look very weird. It looks like if they plunged into a wave of any sort, it would just completely flood the bridge. But then again, I guess they're somehow more efficient and more stable than standard ships. So, yeah, I guess for all the late bloomers that just showed up, York apparently couldn't make it tonight, so one of the other friends of mine that was in the party that I was bullshitting with earlier was just kind of like, hey, I guess I could probably chip in and be like, alright, so, yeah, let's see, take a look at the Celebrity Edge ship has it, yep, and yeah, that's an X-bow. Okay, So we got proof of confirmation there, and let's see, so working on the Navigational Nook here. Actually, hold on a second, where's some white carpet? My ship, yeah. It's like, right now I'm just trying just to pop off on this real quick and get something put together here. Oh, shit. Actually, you know what, can I put together some kind of like elaborate roof cutout, or actually, you know what, I think I'll skip over that, and then just, I mean, at least have it here, and then let's move this over. There we go. Hey, no, you get back here. I see Pyro flying over. I can just ever so barely see your name tag in the distance. And then, maybe for the sake of, actually no, let me use an actual wool block for this. Yeah, my life's work, just about. Can I have this? I always get these like burps that get halfway stuck in my chest and makes me want to hiccup, but if I try to force it, it's gonna make me verp something up, and I don't want that. Okay, so gonna just follow this outline. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. That should probably be hidden. And then, is it just a diagonal one cut for a little while? Yeah. And then, let's see here. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll run with that. Yeah, I'm just kind of going nuts with some detail in this region here. Actually, I was like, I could probably add a little bit of elaborate something here. Okay, yeah. Now, you remember which one? Do you know which ship in particular? Oh. So it's like it was like that many years ago or something. Oops. What the fuck? Oh. Alright, so I guess that does it for just the basic details here, and I just realized I actually need to cap off the back of the bridge here. But that's what the hell? Oh, well, actually, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I didn't get through recoloring the roof in this segment whenever I was just kind of messing with it offline. Let me check the other side here. And then take a look at the chat here in a second. Yeah, okay, that's all the same. Okay, so let me go back over to this side. And then, okay, see what we got in the chat here. Slippery Edge. Okay, so how many streams would I have to go to be considered a regular on the channel? Well, I mean, okay, so you basically showed up to 3 in a row as it is, so it seems like once you see a little notification that Jack's streaming, it's just kind of like, hey, show up. I mean, then again, it seems like whoever shows up consistently 3 times in a row, I guess it just makes you a regular by default. And then let's see, Mr. Cube. How are you planning on filling up the bridge? Like, what kind of stuff is going to be in it? Well, considering the fact that the ship is just gargantuanly overscaled, it's like I'm probably just going to have to accept the fact that there's going to be a little bit of dead space here and there, because I can't really just fill it with stuff just to make it look overly detailed. So I think how it's going to have to go is I'll just put everything that's supposed to be in the bridge critically and then just kind of leave it be. So, because usually there'd be probably a few more shelves and booklets on the back wall here. I got the Navigational Nook, and then bridge wing controls. Well, hello. Are you? Yeah, we've had that topic of discussion several times over. Well, I mean, considering the fact, like, you probably have flown past it several times, but we literally have an actual bar, like a dedicated cruise bar for, like, the bridge staff. Yeah, a lot of people just like, that wouldn't exactly be a good idea, but, I mean, it would be heavily monitored, and you know what, because I can't... Well, hold on a second, let me just light this up. Okay, so let's see. Bar is kind of in place. Navigational Nook is in place. So I can't exactly bring myself to terms as to what additional consoles are gonna be put here. So I guess just to kind of have something to do. Let me go back here to the congressional or conference room. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put a roof on it, but before I do that, let me go ahead and just put light in the corners. Yeah, yeah. For Pyro, I mean, like this is kind of like one of your second time. Well, actually, probably your first time physically seeing the. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, yeah, me, like Pyro, like he's not really one of the friends that I've like done Minecraft with regularly since York couldn't make it. He just kind of chipped in here. So yeah, it's like going from the bridge and then just kind of like looking at the internals of the ship. It's just kind of like, my God. Okay, so oh, people have already. I mean, I've even had a few folks say like this is like a tremendous waste of time. Calcite. What material is this? Hmm. Yeah, I think so. The sound that it makes when you break is kind of interesting. Anyway, so I guess you know what, I might run with that being the ceiling texture. Just kind of throw some new stuff here and there because there's already gonna be some. Oh shit. That would actually make a good texture for like the kitchen floor or something in a dining area of some sort. But I think I'm just gonna run with this. Is it directional based or is it all just the same? Okay, no, it's all this. Yeah, it's all the same. So that'll make it a hell of a lot easier. Let me just do the outer perimeter and then we'll just fill it in. Oh shit. There we go. I think I have glazed terracotta. Okay, well this is the black concrete. That's the waxed copper. Redstone. So where the fuck even is glazed terracotta? Mm-hmm. I think... Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, that's actually one of the plans. Because, I mean, basically anything and everything that I could probably think up is probably going to be in this ship. Yeah, because yeah, when you do like the whole counterclockwise rotation every time you place a block, I guess that's actually how it's supposed to go. Okay, so let me take a look at the chat here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, let's see. The Boss XD, that would be good old Austin. I actually know him a little bit more on a closer note. He's one of a old-time friend that defected to PC. And he's all, hello, and Corey Rodriguez. Okay, you look like a new viewer. Let's see, the boss. Yeah, he says he misses my PS4. The cat. Okay, nice. Ethan, did I do a little bit of off-camera work? Pfft, barely any, actually, other than just maybe like a few blocks here and there just before I started the stream. And let's see. Mr. Cube, you could put small crew quarters or storage rooms like closets. That's actually kind of the whole point of like this archway. Yeah, this kind of like hallway here behind the bridge. That because the bar's over there, Navigational Nook here, and there's going to be some additional quarters here and there. And then probably some actual like private crew quarters linked down the side of the wall here. So, and then on all that side. So I do already kind of have like a bit of a schematic as to how this whole little section behind the bridge is going to go. It's basically the whole dedicated crews, yeah, like crew quarters or compartments or something like that. Oops, shit. I just dropped my phone here, so let me get back over here so I remember what I'm doing here and catch up on the rest of the questions here. CEO today. I started watching this show called Parks and Recreation. Actually, I feel like crap. I feel like I've heard of that. I think it's like one of those like Sunday exclusive shows, like on NBC or ABC or something like that. Let's see, Jack. Jack, you should use copper in the conference room. Statue parks for deco. Yeah, I know what he's talking. I know what he's talking about. Like let's see. That's, I mean, wax cut copper, black gold copper. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he's like with statue. Maybe it's something more like I don't know. Maybe it's something like along the lines of columns in the corners of the room. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. So Ethan. Okay. So how many decks is in this ship? Um. Oop. I think my session's timing out here. Yeah, but having a bit of a spike there. Let me move real quick. Okay. So apparently my Wi-Fi just jittered there for a second. Is my stream still going or is it dead? I think it's back now. Damn, that was a lag spike and a half. Oh, okay. Okay, so is it still good? Okay, I guess it's still good. I'm just kind of moving my joystick and watching my stream to see if it physically renders what I'm doing here. Anyway, and oh yeah, the crying obsidian. That's like perfect gaming PC texture for like houses and stuff. I've used that for like supercomputers and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so now that I see that my stream hasn't like completely fucked itself just then, I was going to see. Okay, so Ethan was saying, how many decks is this ship? I think we, above the waterline, we counted it was 27 decks, and then maybe with the waterline, well, below the waterline included, might end up being damn near 30 altogether. Maybe. Let's see, and then Clorox bleach. Okay, so I guess I'm an inspiration for him. I'm currently building my own ship in survival, but it's small. Building a whole, yeah, for the people that like go through the efforts of building an entire ship in survival, that's yeah. Yeah, that's something I could not have the patience for, which kind of sounds counterintuitive because I had the patience to build literally a floating city over the course of like 4 years and counting. And let's see, oh, so the dimensions of his ship is 500 blocks long by 90. It's been a few months on and off. It's kind of the same situation with me. Okay, so let's see. I'm just trying to get caught up with the chat here. So okay, so hey Jake, you know what I noticed? I'm kind of always the first one here. Yeah, that kind of seems to be the case. Because I pay attention to whoever the hell's the first one to show up. And let's see, the Boss XD. Let's see. Good old Austin. I remember when Jack started this ship. It was been on it many times, but my PS4 died. So yeah, that's why he got on PC. It's very painful getting materials in survival, I would imagine. Crew canteen, maybe. I guess that's probably as like a bridge excursion. Let's see, a super aircraft carrier. I don't know. Let's try to keep one project at a time here. Let's see, Austin. Wish y'all could tour my upcoming. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Austin's building one of his own little extravagant ocean liners. I remember. Let's see. Ship designers showed up, and ship designers acting as narwhal here. Nope, York couldn't make it tonight apparently, so I was in another party with a few other friends, and I guess Pyro here, he was along. I was just kind of like, well, I guess I'll just run it solo. And he's just like, you want me to tag along? And it's just like, yeah, I guess you could. So now he's here. Okay, and then let's see. Parks and Recreation is a comedy like The Office. Oh, Park and Rec. Okay, yeah. Ethan and okay, so everyone answering. Okay, that's probably when my shit went sideways. And RGB is the same as Rainbow Puke. Let's see, Homeman Navar, that's another one of those bots that showed up, and Mr. Cube, currently working on a Snowpiercer-esque steam loco. I've actually thought about, like, the movie version of the Snowpiercer could probably be easily modified to pass up as looking like a very streamlined, futuristic, steam engine. Let's see. Ship designer, always the first one to the stream, but this time not so much. Yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't help that I started it so late, so let's see. And then... see, Austin, trying to stream on PC is a nightmare in recording and editing, yeah, because you have to go through all the additional software. Okay, so I think now I've got caught up with the stream box here, so let me go back to filling in the roof. That'd be much appreciated. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It seems like most of the time it's like I try to build stuff, and then I always keep acknowledging the fact that I keep getting sidetracked by like trying to catch up with all the comments, seeing as how York's not around to mention any of them that I miss. But Let's see, and okay, it's just because I don't want it to annoy the fuck out of me, let me just grab this. Usually I'd put on night vision, or like York would usually have night vision handy with the coding, but I kind of like to keep night vision off so I know how much darkness I'm working with here. Let's see, then... I mean, York himself already has like quite a handful of actual ship projects of his own. He does like a lot of battleship recreations and something like that. I might actually have to do something over the weekend where we just go check out whatever the hell he's got going on, because they're pretty detailed. No interior, but the exteriors, I think, I mean, tries to keep it damn near 1-to-1 closely. I was going to do something with the copper. Let's see, hold on a second. I need, where the fuck did it go? It's over here. Give me this. Okay, so I think we'll try something like that. That. Yeah, I mean, with it being as big as it is, it's like I'm probably just kind of probably cheating just a little bit by making it to where most compartments on the ship are already running on an open floor plan. So it just kind of like helps me eliminate as much space as I possibly can without having to cram like a gazillion janitor closets here and there, so there's like absolutely no dead space. But I feel like honestly there's going to be probably a few portions of the ship that just kind of like have a lot of blank space in between compartments that are just inaccessible due to the walls and the floors being in place. Okay, so yeah, let me just go ahead and poke these through here for now, because I think, yeah, I'm definitely going to have like a cutout in the ceiling for detail later on, but oops, shit, give me this back. I mean, yeah, they would, but I guess I was like leaving them open so I could, yeah, see how much space I got left in there so I can figure out what compartments I might try and squeeze in there. Let me take a quick check on the check. Okay. Check ship go burn. Let's see, so does York have a channel? He does. Although, sadly enough, like York's channel hasn't gotten nearly as much attention. I mean, even though he kind of uploads like just the most random stuff at a very inconsistent schedule, he's kind of like me, not even a professional YouTuber. He just uploads stuff whenever he thinks he has something interesting to share, but it only ever gets like 2 or 3 views because, I mean, of course, nobody knows him. Shit, I'd probably have to like see if I could put some kind of a link to his channel at some point, but yeah, like I said, maybe to kind of give you guys an idea as to like what kind of stuff he works with, I might actually schedule something over the weekend where we go take a look at some of his stuff, even though he's not here at the moment, and it seems like he's not made an effort to actually dip into the stream itself, because I don't know what the hell he's doing. I guess I'll just kind of just drop a bombshell on him, like, oh, by the way, we're streaming your shit tonight, so prepare yourself. He's gonna be like, wait, what? And let's see, so Mr. Q, this is going to be a 610-10 6-wheeler my friends made. Oh, putting together a train, yeah, that's the axles, yeah, the axle configuration. Austin, let's see what you got going on here. Hey, Jack, maybe I can join voice chat on your next stream? I still have the PS app. That could be an idea. Can I, well, yeah, actually, I keep thinking you have to, like, keep it on your phone, but no, they can speak through an actual party chat on the console. Let's see. And my channel is dead, XQ, because I don't know how to edit on PC. Yeah, it seems like editing on console is a hell of a lot easier, but a hell of a lot more restricted in just the amount of stuff you can slap together. Now, what was I doing? Corner light. Alright, so I think, or actually, no, I'm going to have to put together some kind of like a door here, so let me grab this. Actually, you know what? I think I might just do something more like along the lines of twin double doors. Yeah, Dumbledore. Pfft. I remember whenever I was younger and I was watching Harry Potter for the first time, I always was too stupid to acknowledge the fact that it was Dumble, so I'd always keep saying Dumbledore. Dumbledore! And if there's any Harry Potter enthusiasts in here that are probably going to get triggered as fuck. That's actually not quite low enough. I keep forgetting. I'm going to actually be using genuine doors here. It's going to have to be like that. So let's see. With the ceiling, you know, just for a marker, let me just put that there. So that's ceiling level. Okay, you know what? I could probably just kind of do something interesting where I have... I guess it doesn't come in pane, so I guess I'll just use black stained glass. Here we go. Grab the carpet. fill that in because the doors are gonna be right about here. Can I need another light. Give me this. Or actually, there we go. It's kind of funny. It's like I jumped from the bridge, and now we're kind of like to the little conference room behind it. Actually, you know what? What does this door look like? Not the right color. I know that. Hold on a second. There's a color matched door somewhere. I'm gonna assume it's either this one or that one. Who the fuck? Oh, apparently Austin just dinged me on Discord. That was quick. Black. There are supposed to be doors that are like color corrected to the. Oh hell, you know what? Let's see. What about these ones? Close enough. We'll run these because I mean it's a conference room, but it's not like it has to be like super secure private. So I guess just for the sake of, we'll actually just keep them open, and that'll kind of give better design aesthetic. And we're actually hold on a second, break these out real quick because now that I take a look at it, let me pop this out and put some kind of like something. You know what? Try this. I guess, maybe for the meantime. Cave sound, that sounds like a plane just flew over on my end. That happened. Let's see, maybe just for the... Actually, wait a minute. If I break that out, that's going to expose... Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I'll run with that for a second, because that might kind of help me out with something later. Yeah, because, I mean, that's kind of one thing I've been trying to figure out if there's even a way to do it, because, like, I mean, the fact that I don't have, like, some kind of, like, a little ambient music in the background just kind of makes it just some guy talking to himself, or... Let's see, okay. It's, let's see, the cat, okay, let me catch up with the chat real quick. So Cat was asking, does the Discord work on PlayStation? Believe it or not, I actually remember vividly, not even just like a week ago, PlayStation actually now has a joint thing with Discord where you can link your PlayStation account with Discord. I'm still yet to do that, but it always keeps getting on my mind. But yeah, there actually is something you can do where you can mix Discord with PlayStation. And yeah, I guess the boss was... No, yeah, Austin, we're talking about this. So, Cac asking, do I have a Discord? Yes, I do. And then it's puppetry. Yo! I guess I'm running a little late to the party. And so, Ethan, how did you know that Freedom Ship came from an island condo thing? Oh wait, no. Did you know that Freedom Ship came from an island condo thing? I mean, yeah, basically being like a fully independent floating 5-star resort out at sea with its own landing pad and such. I mean, hell, they actually had like plans where there's like an onboard Walmart and people could like passengers could live on the Freedom Ship and like pay like a monthly rent. It'd be phenomenally overpriced, I would imagine, but let's see. And I guess Austin checked up my Discord and puppetry. Cruise is looking good. Still has a long way to go. Ship designer, hey Jack, do you think I should try making a Yamato in Minecraft? I mean, that's all up to you, dude. I mean, it just kind of comes down to if you have the time, do you have the ambition, do you have the motivation, the inspiration? Because I mean, if you're committed to it, you can make it happen. It just comes down to like how much of a perfectionist you might be whenever it comes to detail. Although probably trying to find schematics for it might be kind of a pain in the ass if you're wanting to make like a one-to-one replica with all the deck details, and then let's see, and then okay, so Austin, I guess answering a few questions for other people. Ship designer cool. Ethan being asking what year did I start the Axiom? The fact that I can't even remember what year exactly, I just say roughly about 4 years ago was whenever I started this thing, or maybe 3 years ago. So, I mean, yeah, it's just been kind of hit and miss being one guy fiddling with this thing. It takes absolutely forever. And there's been quite a few times where I haven't touched this ship in so many months because, you know, my work schedule just had me lose all motivation to do anything Minecraft related. Let's see. Oh, whoops, what happened? I think I dropped my... Okay, so problem is I don't have world edit. Oh crap, I was gonna say, it's like, I mean, I know on console we have, well, they don't exactly call it world edit. I mean, the only thing I ever use is just structure blocks to help me duplicate repeating assets on the ship, but other than that, I don't exactly have world edit, and I loaded the world to be a custom super flat. And then let's see. it'll be hard. Okay, so sorry, I meant Discord server for your Minecraft projects. The only Discord, yeah, the CAG. Okay, so the only Discord that I have is just my my Discord. That makes sense. No, the only Discord I have is my Snowpiercer Discord, and that's kind of started to really mellow out now that I've been kind of more focused on the cruise ship. But yeah, that's really the only thing that I have, and it's only meant for the Snowpiercer stuff. But as far as like my overall Minecraft projects, I don't exactly have a dedicated Discord for that. Let's see, it's Austin. Okay, so he has world edit. Ship designer. Okay, I gotta go. I'll see you later, unless you're done. Unless you're done streaming. Yeah, probably won't be for too long on this one, seeing how it's already as late as it is. I don't know if ship designer's even still with us. He might have already left. Mr. Cube. Okay, Jack building his ship be like it's about. It's about drive, it's about drive, it's about power. It's about drive, it's about power. Yeah, frickin'. Let's see, the Kakashi video. Check the comment on your IGN Yamato video and Ultimate Admiral. Oh, I guess he's talking to ship designer, okay. So, got caught up on all that, so where the hell was I? Okay, you know what, I guess I'll just put another little column here. Shit. Got a couple columns there. Actually, perfect. I mean, just about. I think maybe after I get this conference room in place, seeing so I'm not quite settled on what all other additional rooms I want to put in behind the bridge, I think the next stream, depending on if I decide to go screw around with York and look at his ships over the weekend, maybe the next segment I might go do, just to kind of make a change of pace, is drop down below the pool deck and get to work on the actual cargo hold. I mean, that would be kind of more or less a very more simplified and straightforward thing, because I think the cargo hold's actually not going to go too deep because the anchor compartments are already down here. So I think the I already have the skeletal framing done for the what is it, those cargo hatches that would have like a diagonal cargo lift, and there's going to be like, I don't know how many deck tall cargo compartment that's going to be sitting above the anchor chains here, but there it is. There's the burp that's been kind of making my chest hurt for a while. But yeah, that might be what I might move to next, just to kind of change things up. But anyway, back to the conference room. Damn, okay. Why is it that anytime I start streaming, I always have like these burps that are just like loaded in my upper lungs, and they just hang out there until I'm trying to give out long sentences, and then they make me act like I'm about to just upchuck something, I swear. Okay. The boss XD copyright strike incoming. Let's see, so Ethan, I love how you did the front of the superstructure. Yeah, the whole, I guess now to get sidetracked by answering comments here about like the whole front of the superstructure was heavily inspired directly from the MS Poseidon from the 2006 movie. Because out of all the ships that I've come to know, the MS Poseidon has become like one of my most favorite fictional ships. And I don't know, because like the MS Poseidon is like very distinct. It always like, it's very sharp, very organic, almost aerodynamic, and I don't know, just the whole wraparound front front windscreens and all the levels just kind of stuck with me as being something that looks something different and unique compared to any other modern day cruise ship. Like the shaping of mine is very more reminiscent to that of the Oasis class in Royal Caribbean, but then rather than having a bunch of cabins up front, I just put like big wraparound windows. So maybe like one level will be like a big old restaurant, one level might be a gym, one level might be a casino, and then just kind of dropping all the way down there. But I'm still yet to decide as to what's going to be on what level. So let me jump back down here to the conference room. I mean, actually, that might be a good idea. It's like, let me pull out my clipboard with the checklist of available compartments that need to be done. It's just kind of like, okay, room 15 out of 5,371, maybe. Fuck, I don't know. If there's that many individual rooms in the ship, it would not surprise me. Okay, so I need. Let's see, is this the same color? Yeah, close enough. So I think I'll do something like this. No, bro, what's really going to be a pain, I don't think I'm going to go through with it, but the idea of like how some people that make like replica cruise ships like way, okay, let me just knock out a wall here. Yeah, some people actually go to the efforts whenever they build all the hallways that connect all the upper balcony staterooms, they'll actually have like a room number. Fuck that, I'm not doing that. Can you imagine how many freaking numbers I'd have to go through? And plus the sheer number of not item frames, but signs that would be littered in every hallway on almost every level of the ship, yeah, the FPS would just be non-existent. I mean, how back whenever I was first putting all the balcony rooms together on the outside of the ship, it's like just the sheer amount of paintings and item frames that I had in there became so congested the frames would just die. Even in an offline single-player mode, my frames would just die every time I looked towards the cabin, so I had to go through every section of the ship and just do like /kill all entities to make it remove every painting and item frame that wasn't essential. And then rather than using the TV painting in every room, I just kind of had to go through and basically downscale it, or no, I don't know, basically downscale the detail and just make it to where the placement of the TVs was really just black blocks, because I mean, you see one room, you see all of them, especially it just comes down to like what style and actually, you know what, let me keep that solid together. Woohoo! Light. Okay. So, let me check on the chat box here. It looks like it's filling up again. Let's see, it's Austin. I may actually buy Bedrock so I can crossplay with you and let you tour my ship. I mean, yeah, because crossplay is available on Bedrock. I mean, is it with PC? I mean, I think it is, as long as they have set to Bedrock Edition. Let's see. Mr. Cube, would it have a similar cargo hold to the other Super Cruise ship? It probably would, actually. 'Cause, I mean, I don't ever actually think I got as far as putting the cargo hold in the older Super Cruise ship, because the older one was the Atlantis, and then this one's called the Axiom. But, let's see, so... whoa, shit. Back up. Oh, crap, what I clicked. No, don't do that. Well, I mean, actually, it kind of is. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The CAC was asking, do I have plans for the front superstructure? I have an idea for luxury apartments. I mean, maybe on that thought on luxury apartments, there actually is one deck. I think I call it bridge view cabins, and they're actually right here. Just two decks below the bridge, and these are kind of like like I say, bridge view cabins. Hello, phone. So, I mean, they're not exactly like the biggest of staterooms. I actually don't even have balcony access. You know, let me just pop these out real quick. I mean, so this is like the floor plan that I put together before I kind of like moved on to get other stuff done, way before I was ever thinking about doing the stream stuff. So, I mean, I think, something like this is the room, and you have like the bed somewhere, and I think this is supposed to be the cutout for the bathroom. Yeah, this is all going to be done by hand sometime later, but anyway, so next thing after that, let's see, so Ethan, how did you come up with the shape of the bridge? Well, Ethan's BRBing at the moment, so let me, Mr. Cube's like, damn. And my phone's only at 15%. Anyway, Snowpiercer Man just showed up. World's biggest ship? Maybe. That actually does kind of beg the question, though. Would the Axiom be a record holder if I were to upload it to Planet Minecraft somehow? I mean, at least for something on console, because I would imagine there's probably already somebody on PC somewhere that already has a ship bigger than this somehow, as being some big old crew collaboration. But anyway, so let's see. It looks like Ship Designer made it back on time. Let's see. So Austin, PC has job on Bedrock and time to work on my ship. And let's see, Ethan, I'm not entirely sure if he's back yet because he was asking me how did I come up with the shape of the bridge. I guess I'll wait for him to maybe say if he's back or not. Mr. Cube asking, you said it was like 1,000 something blocks, right? The length, I can't, like, it always keeps slipping my mind, but York calculated it. I think it was like 1,383 or 38, somewhere around that number, so it's a little over 1,300 blocks long. And then somebody was asking how wide it was, and it's 251 blocks wide. So Mr. Cube apparently sent a message and was like, oh shit, no, not that one. Mm-hmm. I mean, having like something aquarium-like at the top levels of a ship, those fish would probably die of seasickness because of just how much motion there'd be in the water. But anyway, so let's see. Ship designer apparently, yeah, looking for decks for the Yamato, but he's frustrated as all hell because all he keeps getting is the space battleship Yamato. Yeah, like I said, it's like apparently it's like some deal where trying to actually find physical deck plans for the original IGN Yamato is probably next to impossible because I think it's like legally held by copyright by like the physical museum of like Yamato, so it's like you'd actually have to probably look up their website and contact them because I know like the boss XD here in the chat, he or somebody that I know actually had to physically pay cash for a file of all the deck plans of a particular ship he was wanting to replicate in Minecraft. I mean, then again, like I think he got it through a museum of some sort. He called them over the phone, and then they emailed him because, like, I mean, if you just be nice with them and just ask if you can get deck plans, they might just give them to you, maybe, or they might just say, yeah, for $5, yeah. But I mean, that might have to be the extreme you have to go through on that one. Let's see. And then Mr. Cube. Let's see. IRL, this thing's bigger than the largest oil tankers in the world. Yeah. Yeah, I think this ship would completely dwarf anything existing. Maybe the Blue Marlin? Oh, actually, no, the Blue Marlin's actually not even all that long. It's really just wide, and it's a semi-submersible super ship meant to carry, like, frigates and stuff out of the water. And then... it looks like ship designer found one design. Okay, you know what? Let's see, if I want, like, a interesting, elaborate-looking table, let me do something here. Not that. I need this. Kind of go with like one of those like green tables, I guess. Let's see, that is centerline, right? Yeah. Yeah, and we've... well, actually, yeah, because me and York calculated, because seeing how I guess in Minecraft 1 block is the equivalent of 3 feet, which is equal to 1 meter, and so he found out 1,383 blocks was damn near like over 4,000 meters in length. So I mean, like, yeah, this ship is ungodly oversized. Okay. Well, I mean, with it being as big as it is and how big the floor plans on most of the staterooms are, like, passengers could probably pay to live on this ship, and there'd be, like, monthly revenue from them, but, let's see, I got chairs, I need chairs. Smooth redstone. Well, I mean, probably the world economy would just go bankrupt trying to fund this damn thing. I think, yeah, York made that joke in the previous stream or something like that. I need trapdoors. Where the hell are the trapdoors? I went right past them. Here they are. Actually, you know what? Can I double stack trapdoors? That might be what I need real quick, rather than... because I was going to do the whole gimmick where some people do this and then do that. But that wouldn't... that's one of the things on the list. Yeah, appreciate, but... let's see. No, actually, too wide. There we go. Okay, so table in place, chairs in place. Take a look here. Okay, so I found. Okay, so I'm jealous of people who can make a ship off of deck plans without saying "fuck it" halfway. Yeah. Believe it or not, there's a couple of individuals that I know. Yeah, there's a... fuck, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, in one of my old shipbuilding communities that is no longer really all that active anymore, there's 2 individuals that seem to be in a competition to see who can build, like, the absolute most detailed and best, like... they're not doing it in 1-to-1, they're actually blowing up the scale and doing it like 4-to-1 or something like that. So, yeah, they've sent me a couple of screenshots and just, holy fuck. I mean, they're even going all the interior. They're trying to get it, like, accurate to the inch, apparently, in their 4-to-1 scale ship. rendition of the Titanic or something like that, and it's just kind of like they get like halfway done with like the front portion of the ship, and then they think that something ain't right, so then they completely tear it down to almost like the keel, and then rebuild it from the ground up again. And they've done this like 7 times already. Neither one of them have been capable of actually completing any of their ships. It's like if I had a way to like view screenshots in a damn stream, I'd show them, but I'm not entirely sure how the hell to do that. Can I like plant? Oh yeah, I'm too close. Hold on a second. Techniques. Yeah, Titanic, even compared to, like, I think a lot of people like show like the world's largest cruise ship compared to like the world's largest like ocean liner, I guess, like compared to Titanic, and it's like, yeah, Titanic is tiny compared to the Oasis class of Royal Caribbean. I think the funnels barely even reach the height of the bridge. It's pretty scary. Let's see, can I do... Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit. Sad thing is, I am still yet to deal with frickin' air traffic, or yeah, flying clusterfucks, because I usually just drive everywhere, depending on, like, if I need to take a road trip to Hawaii, then I'll definitely need to take a plane, but... Okay, let's just take a check up on the, So it looks like, okay, it looks like Gabriel showed up some time ago, 7:55. Yeah, I'm like 4 minutes late on that reply. It says, hi, how you doing? Let's see, Mr. Cube. Yeah, also those people. Let's see, ship designer. Oh my god, I found a hull plan on Yamato and it's giant. Yeah, Yamato's pretty damn big. Okay, let's see. That build, yeah, that build big ass models and scale. Oh, yeah, and Mr. Cube's probably talking about the 2 peeps doing the 4-to-1. And oh, and ship design. I guess I only got the demo of the ship. Yeah, yeah, like I said, trying to find like full deck plans of Yamato is gonna be pretty difficult. Let's see, so okay, and should build USS Iowa. You know, actually, I feel like just because, I mean, I live in the state of Missouri, so I should probably, I mean, York's already been on my ass about, like, I should construct the USS Missouri. But it's like, I mean, I'm trying to stay focused on one build at a time here, so, okay, so tables in place, chairs in place, let's see, oh yeah, I was going to do some kind of a roof cutout, but let's see, that's not quite, okay, actually, hold on a second, so, back of the room, let's do about 2 in, pop 1 there, so then that would stretch over, so, oh, what the hell, no, I don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna have like some little roof cut out here, okay, just so I can mark what's the center here, so 2, 3, 4, yeah, we'll do 4 wide on either side here. Jack getting technical over here. Let's see here, and then there we go. So I guess, okay, let me go ahead and just completely get rid of everything in the center here. I'm gonna have to do like one of those. Alright, so now we got that in place. Let me take a look at the... Let's see. Hi, you're my favorite Minecraft builder for your ships are Jax McCreary. Little late, yeah, a little late on the reply for this one. Let's see. So, yeah, it's kind of actually hard to tell like how many people have like been around with my channel, because it's like I actually haven't even quite gone through the idea of like going through my subscriber list and seeing like who all subscribed. But I'll have to like go look that over at some point and. Let's see, and okay, going to like get the Mighty Mo, USS Missouri, and then I guess ship designer. Yeah, it looks like ship designer is very biased towards Yamato. It seems like that's their favorite ship. Let's see, remember last stream. Let's see, with me? I guess it looks like now Cat and Chip down there are going off on their own little conversation. It's like, hey, Power, you still with us? I was gonna say, it kind of sound like... Yeah, I'm just basically freaking chain talking here. It's like... Let's see, so... Okay, so let me... I need a particular material that I'm looking for here. Let's try this. And I need to go back to the... Let's maybe get those handy, and then give me a stone. Cobblestone stairs? What do these look like? It might be too aggressive on detail. Let's try andesite. Okay, we'll rock with the andesite real quick. Yeah, it's like, I mean, whenever I look at the blocks that I've been using for the particular color schemes, I always kind of like scrutinize as to like what the textures are to like make sure it all kind of like flows or blends in a sense. So, let's see, do I want this one or do I want this one? I mean, this one pops a little bit more, but it's, well, actually, hold on a second. There's one thing I'm doing on purpose anyway, right off the get-go. So we'll do a 2-block gap from there. Fuck, I don't... The only exercise I do is whenever I'm either climbing under a truck or just doing physical labor for a job somewhere. It's like, I don't ever go to the gym. It's like, I mean, we have a couple of free gyms, like, around our area, but it's like, I'm not gonna go pay $12 or, like, $13 a month for a, you know, gym membership that I'm probably never gonna use, because it's like, I'm not one of those types of people that, like, get done working a 10-hour shift and be like, woo, I'm feeling pumped up, man, let's go hit the gym and lift some weights, bro. It's kind of like, no, I work 10 hours and I'm freaking dead. It's like, I want to go home, I want to crash, I want to lay down, I want myself a freaking double bacon cheeseburger with barbecue sauce. It's like, it's sad, because even though I may not be like the, I mean, I may not be like the most healthy of individuals, but I mean, I still kind of keep a figure on myself. I mean, it's not like I'm, well, fat of some sort. I don't suffer from Discord mod syndrome. Sad thing is, because anybody who's a Discord mod in the chat is going to be like, hey! It's like, let's not do that. Okay, what was I just, that I was. But now I need to find a merging texture for that. Maybe this? Fuck it, we'll run it. For now. Everything's susceptible to change in the future after, like, I get through putting together some of the... Huh? And then, I guess, for this... give me this. Wait, shit, what happened? Well, like, I mean, I'm just kind of like putting something together on the fly, because it's like, even after I get through putting together all like the basic details for placeholders, sometime later on I'm going to do like a massive sweep of the ship, and then actually start kind of plucking the fine detail and really refining it sometime later on. But this is just all kind of like a placeholder for the moment. Actually, no, let me take this, I guess let me just actually flip that on its end so it all actually kind of like connects in a sense. Yeah. Well, then again, with this like wooden beam in the center, I'm just trying to like kind of have like a color flow to the center. I mean, no, it's not exactly like my best work, but then again, like I said, it's just kind of a... Let's see, so now... Let's see, so for somebody it is, what the... Let's see. Hold on a second, yeah, I'm kind of a little late on the chat here, so let's see. So Jax McCurry asking, how much longer do you think this will take? Fuck if I know. Probably another couple of years at this rate. I mean, I would say, I mean, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna give myself an early deadline because I ain't gonna be that kind of person that says, "Hey, it'll be out by tomorrow," and then 2 weeks later, oh, I had to kind of delay something. It's like, yeah, no, yeah, I have no idea how much longer this is gonna take, and then I'm just gonna retire. Just let's see. So ship designer Keck still kind of going up about something here, Mr. Cube. Still surprised at the amount of patience you have with these ship projects like this. I mean, for something that I've already put so much effort into this ship in and of itself, it's kind of more or less like a passion project. It's like I don't know, it's been kind of like something that's kind of put my name on the roadmap for YouTube, or at least for Minecraft ship enthusiasts. So it's like, I mean, I'm gonna get this done one way or another. It may not be the most rapid of progress, but I mean, it's just kind of something I'm doing out of the sake of passion and like my forgotten hobbies and the dreams I couldn't achieve because I didn't do the right things in school. But anyway, and where the fuck? Okay, let's see. So Jax McCreary asking like, what time is it for my? Well, Pyro's in a different time zone than me, but for me currently, as I'm looking at the time, it's 8:08. And then let's see. And Kak says it's 9:05 where he's at, so look at the beautiful battleship Musashi. Okay, Kak. Well, then again, like the chat difference is gonna be like a few minutes apart because of the because of the hesitation in the feed. Anyway, and Kak's like, it is Wednesday, my dudes. I'm not gonna do that. No, cringe. Okay, so. Yeah, I'd rather not scream like a little bitch right in the middle of all this. And so Jack's asking, so what state do I live in? I am in the southwest corner of the state of Missouri. And Kak apparently says, I live in all states, mainly New York. Always on the run, eh? It seems like Kak and Ship Designer having their little, I don't know, ship RP. Let's see. What the wait, no, hold on. No, I don't want to, like, kick somebody. Tablemations, bruh. I'm doing Musashi movie in chat. Uh-oh. What the actual... Ah. Hit them with the destroyer. Yeah, ship designer and Kak apparently having some kind of, like, an RP within a stream chat. Okay. I don't know, naval combat, conflict, and engagement of some sort? I don't fucking know, but all I know is that the carriers are just going to send the beehive of planes and bombers and just completely delete anything that gets in their way anyway. Triggered. Okay, okay, well, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for fill-in detail around here, but I do know that there was one particular thing I was wanting to do with this, and that was this. Do one there. One there. Is that center line? Okay, yeah, so then one more. The only problem is because of the fact that the table isn't as long as the room because of this cutout here, that's probably going to trigger somebody's OCD, but I'm just going to leave it like that deliberately if it does trigger somebody's OCD because I'm that much of a dick sometimes. Even though I do kind of have my own level of OCD, like this doesn't bug me because I knew that's how it was going to be set up anyway, but yeah, so... Ooh. That is a good cup of joe. Let's see, let me actually put something here just to kind of insinuate who the fuck is the head honcho at the table here. Let's just put that there. Someone just put a bell somewhere. You know what, a little bit more... Where the fuck... What am I doing here? I guess we'll send that for now. And I need... Actually, where the fuck? Okay, I need this. Give me this one, and then it's over here. Flower pot. Ta-da! And actually, didn't they make candles somewhere? Where the hell's the candle at? There's candle. Wait, shit. Oh, wait, apparently they're colored. Yeah. Time to put a fire hazard. 2 candles next to a flower pot. I don't think they're lit at the moment. Bling. Yeah, it's just kind of like we've been taught in school, we've been taught in our workplaces. Like whenever there's a fire, grab the nearest fire extinguisher and put the motherfucker out. But then it's just like the moment anything just bursts into flames, everybody just goes, "Oh shit!" And just runs for the nearest exit and just completely ditches everybody, not knowing what the fuck they do. It's just okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like CAC and Ship Designer still going on with their naval conflict RP. Yeah, Jack, look at me and Ship Designer in the chat. I have no fucking idea. I mean, hit them with it. Anyways, okay, so let's see. Jack was asking, what is your favorite bomber, CAC and the Ship Designer? Okay, so he's asking that as like a collaboration. My favorite bomber would probably have, I mean, okay, it depends if we're going off time periods, because if it was World War II, it's like B-17, hands down, like no questions asked. If it's modern day, I would probably have to say the B-1B Lancer. Even though the B-2 Spirit is a lot more exotic, I just feel like the B-1B with like the whole swing wing geometry is a little bit more distinctive, or, I mean, at least a little bit more interesting in my opinion. So let's see, and then yeah, okay, so apparently Jax's favorite's the B-17. So have you tried an iceberg yet? It still looks like they still have their little conflict here. Yeah, Mr. Cube is just like, yo, they doing a whole ass movie in here. Yeah, it's like, maybe I should just stop streaming. Well, yeah, stop doing stuff in the stream and just watch the chat and just see what pops up. Let's see. So, okay, so CAC was saying favorite bomber is the B-52 or the B-29. Yeah, some good selections there. Jax McCurry's all like, cool. Yeah, the British aren't really heavily acknowledged in aviation except for the, yeah, well that and also the Spiff, yeah. Let's see, and so then, okay, so Jax was asking, what texture pack do I use? Well, I've answered that a couple of times here. Let me go to my settings. The texture pack that I use is Modern Textures HD. Let me go to my resource packs. My packs, what the fuck? Oh no, resource packs. I need, oh shit, never mind. Now it just bugged the fuck up on me. I had it, global resources, that's what I need, my packs. Right here, Modern Textures HD, you'll find it on the Minecraft Marketplace and it will cost tokens. I've had some people say it can be anywhere between like $3 to $5. Apparently somebody said they paid $10 for it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't even myself remember how much I paid for it, but then again, back in the time whenever I first started this, I wasn't really too stingy with my money, so yeah. So then let's take a look. What do we got here? So answer that for him, and at the end, okay, so Ethan's back, and okay, I'm sorry about that. Did I miss anything? Nothing really much. But, let's see, okay, so Ethan, I did notice you were asking something about what gave me the idea for the shape of my bridge. I'll answer that here in a second, because I saw that, and then I saw you said you were going to be disappearing for a minute, so I waited on that one. So table missions. Hit the Musashi with the Mogus guns, hee. Deploy Freddy Fazbear. I've seen that meme. The frickin' Russian helicopter with a frickin' literal giant teddy bear sized animatronic looking thing. Anyway, so sir, that would require a time machine, which I may or may not say. Deploy Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, no questions, just deploy Freddy Fazbear. Anyway, so on the topic of what Ethan was questioning about, the front of the shape of the bridge. So okay, so let me step out here to the front real quick. Okay, so the shape of my bridge, it's like, I mean, yeah, it is not very fluid as far as the curvature, because it's like you have a bulging step out here at the front, and then it kind of tucks in, dips, and tries to angle out. But then it should, like, if it were like any other bridge, yeah, on a cruise ship, this curve would just keep following fluently until it reached the edge of the ship. But whenever I was kind of putting the bridge together, I felt like that cut off right where it was, trying to stretch it all the way to the edge, what felt like it was too far forward whenever I was looking at it in my eye proportion. So I figured to kind of give it a little bit more extravagancy, I would dip it back a little bit more of a sharper angle and then extend the bridge wing. I think it actually had something to do with these like support braces that come out from under the bridge wing and attach to the superstructure. But I mean, ultimately it's like, yeah, kind of like how all that transpired, how it has like all these different nicks and indentions in the flow of the bridge itself, and like this little jump out here at the very front, like in most closer to a midship. It's basically with this being like the most center point of the bridge, I just kind of had it pop out a little bit more aggressively to kind of insinuate like this is like the main hub, and it kind of gives a little bit more of a forward lookout and I don't know, I guess better visibility in a sense. Another, I think it's Norwegian cruise lines. Their ships always had like those weird little hog nose, punch outs in the bridge where like they get better all around view. I didn't really want to do that for the sake of it just kind of looking a little bit more organic or aerodynamic, so I kind of took that idea, only had it pop out just enough, and just kind of made it wide, just to kind of further elaborate the oversized proportions of this ship. So, well, okay, I got the conference room, or the basics of it put into place, so I guess, that's put together. Bridge, I still can't figure out what the hell to fill up the dead space with, so... Map. To the... Oh, the big-ass... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the big... Yeah, the Oceanic. Yeah, that pixel art was there before I moved the Oceanic over here because the this Oceanic model was way the hell out in oblivion to the right side of the Axiom, but then I kind of figured whenever I was putting together this port or this pier of some sort, I figured just for the sake of detail and size comparison, I moved the Oceanic over here. So that's why that's here. You know what? Okay, so let me just land down here and take a look at the chat real quick. Yeah, I tried to do it, but then the sheer amount of color differences in the blocks just wasn't working out, so I just left it. Let's see, so let me take a look here. What have I missed? So, okay, so deploy Freddy Fazbear. Okay, so here's where I've fall back. So Jax was like, okay, so I've always wanted to build a cruise ship like yours, and I have no idea where to start. Well, to give you an idea how I've always built my ships, I always start with the bow, and I only build just the curvature of it until I figure out how wide I want the ship to be. And then I'll go through the efforts of actually building the bow completely to however many decks I want it to be. And then from there, I just kind of figure out where the front of the superstructure is, and then I just put together the skeletal frame without any detail whatsoever. And then I'll just go ahead and start building my way front to back, and just kind of start dragging the skeletal frame of the hull and the superstructure out, which is kind of like why, like before I had all the cabins up there, it was just lines of blocks to show me where the decks were, which is why the hull of the ship still has just these basic lines to, insinuate where all the decks are supposed to be. So yeah, I always kind of start from the bottom of the bow and then get the bow done, and then just kind of work my way from front to back. And that's how I do it with all my ships. I always start with the bow and just work my way front to back. Okay, so I guess I'll park it here for a second and go take a look at what we got next. Okay, so yeah, so Ethan, okay, loves how I design things. Let's see, it looks like they're kind of all having their own little conversation there. Let's see, any other actual questions? Let's see the boys. I guess, seeing as how I've been so focused, I think, okay, so how long have I been running this for? Probably damn near an hour already. Well, seeing as how shit, already? Man, this one's actually stretching out a little bit longer than the rest of them. So I guess I probably should start planning on wrapping this one up. So I guess, because, I don't know, I haven't really, yeah, there are older videos where people can see an overall overview of the ship here, but I guess... Seeing as how in the streams, no one's ever really seen the entire length of the ship, or at least most of it, so I guess I'll just do a little bit of a cinematic. Let me just get the angle here, and then just kind of do like a little bit of a cinematic flyover, and then just kind of... Okay, so let me take a look here. Well, okay, so the outside of the ship is I mean, okay, so it's like the enormous garden center that I have here in the center of the ship. Like, I mean, there's going to be like a whole park with tennis courts and a fountain here in the middle. I mean, I don't know, the center point of the ship with the exposed greenery area is probably going to be the most elaborate section of the ship. Because, like, we already have, like, this huge overhanging bridge in the mid, and then it stretches all the way here with even a Y-split in the superstructure. I'm still yet to kind of figure out what I'm going to do with, like, these connecting bridges between the two sections of the superstructure, but, I mean, I don't know, that's just up for a later debate. So then the big old rip-off of the Oasis class, like, I don't know, VIP section or something like that. I mean, I can't exactly remember what they call it exactly, but I was thinking, like, on the Axiom, I would probably call this whole little elevated, like, what is it, high-class section of compartments with, like, the restaurants and the cabins and such up there. I think I'll call that section of the ship the Mile High Club, because, I mean, we're probably quite literally a mile up. Then we got, like, the hot rod exhaust funnels, because, because, like, before the, Caves and Cliffs update, the actual sky barrier was, like, a whole, 100 blocks lower. So, believe it or not, the ship had actually grown an additional 2 decks after the Caves and Cliffs, because whenever I found out that because bedrock was already down there at the ocean floor level, it actually made my sky barrier higher, because it couldn't make the floor or the ground any deeper. So then I actually took this whole upper section of the structure and actually jumped it up by 2 blocks, and then actually made the inboard exhaust funnels a little bit higher, because I realized in the overall proportions of it, the top funnels looked like they were actually shorter than the side ones. I think I might actually need to elevate them a little bit higher. But yeah, that glass tower right there, that indicates the new sky barrier. So I actually still have a little bit of wiggle room, though I don't think I'm going to make it any taller. And then yeah, with the primary atrium amidship, probably should put together a little bit of a skeletal frame for that one. And then we kind of have like what would be more resemblant to the Boston Boardwalk aboard the Oasis class ships in Royal Caribbean, but mine's just another greenery section that's going to be more like an extension of the park center and more midship. And then, yeah, God, imagine this actually being a football field, and it's like they actually have like an Olympic-sized like NFL game, and like people that paid high dollar for the inboard balcony staterooms. I still need to come up with a floor plan for these. Actually, no, wait, do I have one? Yeah, like they're bowler hats with like the Monopoly eyeglass, and they're just kind of like, I do say, this is quite the most bizarre sport I've ever seen. It's like back over in Britain, I swear, it's like I think they should call this one soccer. Oh God, we're being so nationalist or whatever the fuck. Okay, and then yeah, that was supposed to be like an indoor pool in this area, kind of reminiscent to that on the Poseidon. They had like the glass enclosed, like temperature controlled indoor swimming pool. And then, yet again, another idea ripped off from the Oasis is having the big amphitheater or aquatheater here in the back of the ship. And then, let's see, I have like these split, like, I don't know, I kind of like borrowed a lot of inspirations from a handful of different ships, and like, I guess like something of the, oh, what the hell is it? I'm drawing a blank here. Quantum of the Seas, that's what it is, the Quantum class ships from Royal Caribbean. They had like the big old wraparound glass atrium hanging off the stern. I incorporated that, but the reason why I had to put the split in the middle is because here on the aft end of the ship there's going to be these enormous, like marina-sized, like hangar bay doors that open up. And inside there's like these giant-ass marina that's supposed to be hidden away in the stern of the ship that has like these dedicated ferry ships meant to carry passengers from shore back to the ship, because I think it's like I had this idea already figured out whenever me and York already done figured that there wouldn't be a port in the world capable of housing this ship if it was a real thing. So we were like saying, well, hypothetically, I guess they would just have to ferry their passengers. I'm just kind of like, well, what better way to over-elaborate the sheer enormous scale of the ship than to have an inboard marina that literally has full-size, like, river cruisers tucked away inside. I mean, hell, just from, like, the mid-level promenade deck, I mean, looking down at these little cruisers here, it's like, they already look so freaking small. But yeah, it's like, Oh no, it's getting an underbelly. Like I'm going all out with this. It's gonna have an engine room and propellers, but we're still yet to determine how big the propellers are gonna be. I should probably take a look at the chat, make sure. Let's see. Okay, so MTMG looks like he showed up a little late and missed yesterday's stream. Let's see. Let's see. What all are you going to make this a map that you can download? I've thought about that because it's like, I mean, I've had more than enough people in my older YouTube videos being like, you should make this a download, like the Oceanic or the Poseidon or something like that. But the situation I keep finding myself in, it's like, considering the fact that I'm on console, in order to upload anything, you have to apply to become a content creator, at least for the marketplace, and as far as what I understand with that, you have to kind of create your own little Minecraft studio, have to go through a registration process and making sure that you're going to be a regular uploader. All of your content has to be verified or something like that, and considering the fact that my map is literally just a collection of just a couple of ships and just random stuff here and there, I don't think it would pass, and even then I'm not entirely sure what the rest of the upload process would be. But because, I mean, being on console, it ain't like you can just download it to a USB and then just plug it into a computer and just upload it to Planet Minecraft, because then you'd have the whole platform difference that would probably fuck up the coding. But I mean, it's been on my mind, that the whole idea of, like, if I ever do get it completely done, like making it a downloadable map for other people to use, because I mean, of course, people are going to want to explore it for themselves at some point. So I mean, it is on my mind. I'm just not entirely sure how I should go about it. Okay, got another burp trying to sneak up on me. Where is it? Come on. Damn. Okay, so then let's see. Ethan, those balconies are like Royal Caribbean. Yeah, the whole Afton interior balcony staterooms. Like I said, the whole like open parkway in the center of the ship was basically like a direct inspirational ripoff from the Oasis class ships. I just kind of expanded it to be like a whole Central Park, like, yeah, New York size Central Park on board a ship. But let's see. So let's see. That was going to be like some kind of like a super center, like a spawn point with like fun facts about the ship. I don't know, kind of like not a lobby, but a boarding terminal essentially is what it was supposed to be. Something like very small terminal for a ship of this scale. But I don't know, I just didn't quite have a full design and full as to how I wanted to interpret it, so that's just kind of got stuck like that, and I went back to the ship. So it looks like Mr. Cube is getting ready to sign off, and I should probably be thinking about doing the same here, and hoping we all have a good night, and YouTube Mr. Cube. And Cax typing in German, Guten Nacht, good night in German, yep. Yeah, that ship is just massive, my god. Yeah, probably seeing the other ships on board. Ship designer on board, yeah. Let's see, so, okay, Iowa, sir? Okay, stop, no Iowa. Oh god, well, I started building this ship before console edition was upgraded to Bedrock, so you can imagine that with the limited render distance on console, it's like I couldn't even get hardly the entire bow into one render distance. And it made the ship feel a hell of a lot more bigger with the render distance being so limited, but now you can see most of it, like, well, yeah, a quarter of it in one frame. It don't look so gargantuan, but still, I mean, shit, I mean, there ain't... Yeah, I say that, and then there's like somebody be like, dude, I could literally park like half my city next to this thing and it'd still be bigger. Alright, well, I guess, being as late as it is, going on 8:30 here and probably 9 or 10 o'clock for others, and maybe some people being on the other side of the world and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for them, I guess, this time around I'm gonna call it quits here. I mean, it is a Friday night, so at least nobody has to worry about waking up to go to school or go to work or something, maybe. At least I don't have to worry about that. So, yeah. So Jack, yeah, looks like Jax is talking about the render distance here. So, I guess if there's any final words anybody wants to throw in the chat real quick before I shut this up, then give you a minute to say so. Other than that, I guess I will catch up with you guys potentially tomorrow. I guess maybe the plan, like I was mentioning way like 2 hours ago, potentially. I guess maybe tomorrow, depending on if York's online or in a good mood, or I don't know what the hell his deal was tonight, but I'll see about the idea of maybe swinging onto his world and doing a stream, taking a look at some of his big old battleships. And he has a couple of carriers, and they're all World War II themed. I think he also has the Yamato. And I think by saying that, ship designer is going to go, what? So, yeah, we'll probably check out his world tomorrow as a stream, and then Sunday, maybe the plan there might be going down to the cargo hold on my ship rather than focusing on the bridge, just to kind of give it a bit of a change in scenery. I say that, yet we literally dip down here and there's literally jack shit. Mm-hmm. But then again, getting the cargo hold will help eliminate a lot of the space, at least here in the bow anyways. So, let me jump back up here, and then I guess I'll take a quick glance over the chat, and then I will just end it. I'm going to end it all. Let's see. Looks like everybody else is getting their farewells. Ethan's gone. See, Jax is bye. See you next live. And ship designer going apeshit on Yamato. Kek's gone. Alright. So, like I said, I'm just going to end it. That's the pause button. I need the options button. Stop broadcasting, please. Thank you. And not invite